Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and other gender uh, identities. I'm gonna
All.
work. I'm gonna work on that
Welcome
intro.
all.
Welcome all. I'm gonna work on that intro. Anyways, welcome to today's Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Fable, and with me today is the lovely
Hey, it's me, Avi, or Artist of Obsessions, whatever you want to call me.
or Albert.
Hi. Or Albert, yes.
I think
Yes, my
Albert's
famous nickname, Albert.
Albert. I think is like the fun formal nickname of just like Albert. Whenever like you're in
Albert?
trouble and like the parent says your full name.
Oh, Albert.
Anyways, so today is 12 FPS. Abby, you've been pretty busy with your little girl Tally.
Oh yeah, Tally has been busy. And that is who I'm playing today, Tally Mark.
Yep, and
Or
I
boy.
I play two people technically, as is prone to happen with me, since one of them is a father and one of them is the son. Uh, but mainly I'll be playing the son for this FPS. But that's not how it's starting. How it's starting is I actually imagine this starting in the studio. It's one of Tally's days where she comes and visits, and I imagine Bob has found her once again, sneaking through the vents.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, yep. But as
Utilizing the map that he gave her last time.
yep, yep. But he still manages to catch her just as she's is creepy crawling over his own office, and he offers to take her to lunch because this child who is taking care of this child, he doesn't know, so I guess he has
Well,
to
the
do it.
answer is she's taking care of herself.
Yeah, you know what? Does she tell Bob that?
I mean, if it didn't come up naturally, she probably wouldn't, because that's just normal for her.
Tell her roll insight on Bob.
Oh boy. Insight
Whether
time.
she tells him or he figures it out, I just want Tally to roll insight on Bob's reaction to the matter. 16.
16.
Tally, you see a sad expression on Bob's face. Uh,
Aww.
and then it is immediately changed to determination.
Aww.
And so we could, and so Bob asks Tally, "Hey, do you have like where? I've been meaning to ask this, but do you have somewhere to stay? Are you
Oh,
staying with anyone, and preferably somewhere safe?"
Well, I don't stay with anyone really. I just go to a lot of different places. There's this cool car in the subway I hang out in sometimes, and sometimes I go to Tobias's clubhouse, and then sometimes I go to the library. That's a nice place to sleep in sometimes, but only if you don't get caught, because they don't like people hanging out after hours.
Bob's expression is strained as he listens to this. Like he doesn't want to show that he's growing increasingly upset, but so Bob just goes, "Well, the library does sound nice. I'm not sure that's a good place to sleep at night, though." Hmm.
Oh, it's better than the subway sometimes.
Tally says casually.
I imagine it is better than the subway. Even the subway sometimes it's very dirty down there. Hmm. Well, all right then. Tally, how about this? Would you like to stay the night with me and my family?
Oh,
Like Tally pauses for a little bit because this is an offer she was not expecting.
I mean, you do. Marcel lives there as well. You know Marcel. You've said you know
oh
Marcel.
yeah. Mhm.
And I have a son named Rad, bit small, who's about. I actually don't know if he's your age or not. But he's about your size, and I know he loves having people for sleepovers.
What's a sleepover?
It's it's where two friends, um and Bob actually has to think about this for a moment. I don't fully understand the concept just yet, but basically it's when you and a friend, you make pillow forts, and sleep in, sleeping bags, sometimes. You eat popcorn, your sweets. It's basically you spend the night with a friend at their place or your place. But since you don't,
You don't even have to roll insight. Tally is looking increasingly more interested as Bob is explaining.
which I don't imagine Bob is explaining very well. Uh,
Not explaining very well, but it's still enough to have Tally go like, "Whoa, want."
yeah, Bob realizes like his explanation may be going over his head a little bit, so he just shakes his head, looks at Tally with a smile, and just goes, "So you obviously you don't have to if you don't want to, but I thought I'd offer."
And like Tally thinks for a bit because she doesn't really have anywhere else to go tonight. She was just gonna head over to the library again. But I think she eventually nods like, "Yeah, I want to come with."
And Bob smiles and goes, "All right then." And I think that's where we cut, and I think that's where we do like a scene change.
Smash cut.
Smash cut. By the way, has Tally ever been in a car?
No.
Okay, cool. She's gonna have an experience of Bob driving them to his home. But not sitting up front. Sorry, Tally, you're too small for shotgun. But Bob will.
That is valid.
But Bob will show you the seat belts and buckle you in and make sure you're safe and comfortable. And he will drive the speed limit.
Let Tally borrow Rad's booster seat.
Exactly. Make sure she is all nice and safe, and comfortable before driving.
Yes, good.
Congratulations, Tally. You've now earned the experience of driving in a car, and it's with someone who will actually drive safely.
Good. Good.
But anyways,
all very good things.
Yes. He drives. You drive down a couple blocks until you reach the apartment building that Bob and the Chaos fam live at. Bob parks, guides Tally up.
I think Tally has actually gone like near this building a couple times because like in their FPS like a long time ago, Marcel did give her his address. She's just never gone there.
Does she have like a little? Wait, I know this place.
Yeah, she kind of does. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I think the moment that I need to make a roll for Bob, real quick. Let me see. I need to make a roll for him for as he opens the door to the apartment.
Oh wait.
That's a 2. That's a nat 1. Yeah. So, Tally, it's a blur of what happens next as Bob is opening the door. As he goes, it's not much. I'm not sure where everyone is at the. Wah! Dad! And you watch as like a blur of red, literally bowls Bob to the ground. And Bob is on the ground. His eyes are like swirls as Rad is like clung to his stomach in a tight hug.
Hold on, I'm just gonna roll something for Tally real quick to see what happened.
14.
Okay, so the moment like that happened, Tally literally jumped like 6 feet in the air and is now on top of the door.
Dad, we had a really fun day at school, and then it's and Rad, who was just in the middle of hugging his dad, suddenly looks up and sees you, Tally, and points like, person! Yeah. Yes, Rad, this is Tally, this is my son, Rad, bonk.
Hi! Like, Tally's very nervously, like, hanging out in the door.
And Bob takes a few seconds to regain his composure, but he like slowly sits up and just goes, shakes his head, and goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, Rad can be very excited when I get home." Tally, how'd you get up there? Actually, why am I asking? I know you can climb very well, but do you need help down?
Tally. I think Tally Tally just kind of like nods in embarrassment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Give me. Bob looks at the door and looks at himself, who's very short. Very short. And then Red goes, "Wait! I can help!" And then you see Rad, because he's a little robot radio, and he has extendo arms and extendo legs. So you just see his legs just extend as and suddenly Tally, you're face to face with this little radio. He goes, "Hi, I'm Rad."
Hi. I'm Tally. Oh.
And without saying anything, Rad just holds his arm out to you and makes little grabby hands.
Oh. I think like Tally like hesitates before she very carefully starts trying to reach out towards Red. And just
Rad, be sure to have a secure hold before you start coming down. I know. Tally, you get basically wrapped up in that rubber hose, style hug.
Yes! Yes! I think Tally on instinct just kind of does the same to Red.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like, just like, tight, please.
And yeah, and what's Rad giggles a little bit, and then slowly you hear the D extension. I can't think. His legs shrink back down as he goes back to his normal height, and his normal height is actually shorter than you, Tally. So you reach.
Oh my gosh, someone who's shorter than Tally.
Yep. At least currently, but he does not let go. He continues to hold up. He
cutting out for me for a little bit.
Oh, did I? Whoop.
Oh.
Am I still
Oh, the internet. Oh, it's kill. Oh no.
What? Am I still? Abby? Albert?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh no, give me a second.
No, Abby! Abby, no! Can't believe the internet has killed Albert.
The internet? Help!
Just wait one moment, folks. We'll be with you in just a few moments. Technical difficulties and all that. Haha. Abby?
Oh,
Albert?
the internet tried to kill me!
Ah!
Ah!
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah!
Okay, good. Ah.
Oh, gosh. Ah.
Oh, quick! Let's keep going before the internet tries to kill you again.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh right, at the door. So yeah, Tally, your feet touch the ground, but Rad does not let go.
Oh.
Rad.
I think like Lily just kind of awkwardly stands there for a bit.
But Rad doesn't seem to mind or be aware, as 4-year-olds are tend to do. I say as if I'm the speaking authority on 4-year-olds, but I'm not. But Rad seems to have turned his attention to Bob and goes, "Is Miss Tally staying with us tonight?" And Bob just laughs as he's standing up and goes, "Yeah, Tally's gonna be having a sleepover with us." And Rad immediately just, Tally, you feel like Rad's arms like squeeze a little bit, not uncomfortably, but definitely in that excited child way of just like, as he gasps and goes, "We're gonna have a sleepover!" And he starts bouncing while holding you, and as still holding you, starts running inside.
I think Tally just kind of squeaks as she's being carried. She's just used to this. She's very used to people just picking her up.
Bob watches this with like a soft smile and a shake of his head as he closes the door, and he goes, "Why don't you?" I guess Rats. You two go and have some fun. I'll see if there's any dinner left in the fridge. And Rat, you hear Tally. You hear that just as Rat is carrying you into a room that's down down the hallway in the apartment. And the room Tally, you I don't know, how many bedrooms have you seen, Tally? Do you know what a kid's does Tally know does Tally know what a kid's bedroom looks like?
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Probably not.
Okay. Okay, Tally, you don't know what a kid's bedroom looks like, but you would assume that this is a kid's bedroom based on the fact that Rat has carried you in here, and there's a lot of kids' toys laying about, as well as there's glow sticker. There is starry glow stickers on the ceiling.
Oh, I think like Tally just kind of like is looking around at the room while Rad's carrying her.
Is it? This is my room.
And Rad finally realizing, slowly puts Tally down and unwinds his robo arms.
Aww. Oh, I think like Tally just kind of like wobbles a little bit when she's properly set back down to the ground, and like she's still kind of like looking around the room.
Oh. You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Dad and the others got me this stuff. I used to have a room, but then I got a room, and I got to fill it with lots of stuff. Oh, here.
And he grabs your hand and takes you to one corner, and it's basically like pillows and stuffed animal. You know have you ever seen Spirited Away? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the baby's room with like that. Just
oh my God.
It's pillows, stuffed animals. It's literally a whole pile, and you just see Rad dive into it, and you see like, and you like see shuffling in there for a little bit before Rad suddenly pops out, and goes, "Hi, look!" And he shows you just a little stuffed toy lion.
Aww.
I got this from a dream friend once.
Oh. I think like Tally's just kind of standing there a little awkwardly because things are very fast paced, and like Tally's just kind of like trying to catch up with what's going on.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Tally.
I think like she eventually thinks for a bit before she starts climbing up onto the big pile of pillows and whatnot.
What's your dream friend like?
Well, sometimes he's a lot. Sometimes he's a big lion, and then other times he's
Rad shakes his arms a little bit as he's thinking words. Roll insight.
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 D20 plus 3. Funk. 6.
You just see this radio think really hard for a little bit, and you're not sure why. And he's thinking really hard, and he's not saying anything. And
I can't think of the word.
Oh.
I used to not talk a lot, but now I can talk. But there are lots of words. I don't know them all.
Oh, that's okay. You can still learn all the words. It just takes a bit.
Do you know a lot of words?
Well, I don't know all the words, but I do know a lot of words.
Rad puts his it's just his little radio body, but with the little lion safely in the crook of his elbow. He puts his hands like under his chin and just looks at you very interested.
I think like Tally, like, kind of sits there silently for a bit before she realizes, oh, wait, oh, he wants to know the words I know. I think, like, Tally thinks for a bit before, I'm gonna roll hammer space. It's 4. Okay, she tugs off her hat and, starts digging around in it before pulling out a book, which she definitely didn't steal from the library. What are you talking about? But it's a little copy of The Little Prince, which I still don't know what the plot is about, but
I'm gonna get you to watch Little Prince, and then you will understand.
someday I will understand, yes.
Someday you will know. You will know.
But like this is one of Tally's favorite books because it's Marcel's favorite book, and Marcel keeps showing it to her, and she's just like, yes, good, I like this.
Aww. Rad.
So she's definitely stolen it from the library.
Oh my god.
Because it is her favorite book.
Rad sees the book and goes,
Oh, is it story time?
and he will clamber on up to sit beside you, Tally.
My dad's started reading me stories a lot, and they always have really pretty pictures. Does this one have pictures?
I think so, but it's mostly words.
And Tally kind of opens the book and starts flipping through it until like she finds a good illustration to show Rad.
Oh, I like that. I like that one.
And it's he points at the picture that is it's literally like the it's an illustration inside the book, but it's literally the cover of showing the little prince on his little planet.
Yes. Good.
With his rose.
Aww.
I like that one. That was pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
And like Tally's just starting to like flip through all the illustrations. Oh, that's cute. Hold on, I just looked at the nuts and bolts gallery. Oh no, that's cute.
What's cute? What?
Vampire
Yeah!
illustration.
That's the one.
Yeah.
To anyone who can't see, because I don't edit. Editing is exhausting. But to anyone who has seen the Little Prince or seen like the original Little Prince drawings, it's not that difficult to find. Google Little Prince book illustrations. You will find what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Rad points at the one where it's an elephant inside a snake and just laughs.
How do you think the snake? Cause Dad told me about snakes when he was learning about them. And snakes, they can open their mouth to be like really big.
And he actually like you like uses his hands to make like to make the shape of like jaws opening up.
Oh.
But then he like makes it so like it opens up like wider than him.
Like big. Like they open their mouth to be really big. But how do you think they fit an elephant? Because elephants are really big.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a snake before.
They look like that.
And Rad points at the picture of the snake with the elephant.
But not with the elephant. They're like a noodle.
Yeah, I was about to say, they just look like a little rope.
Yeah, they're like rope, but they have teeth. And some of them have like rattles on the back on their butts.
Why do they need rattles on their butts? That's silly.
I don't remember. Dad says something that's like. Dad said it's when he was reading. He said it was because that sometimes snakes don't talk like we do, so they use their rattle to talk.
Oh.
And like Tally nods sagely.
Rad also nods along equally, sharing the wisdom of his father.
Oh, I have a book. I got a book too. Hold on.
Is this wrong? 6. Okay. Tally, you see Rad reach up to his speaker / eyeball and open it up like a speaker. And reach inside and rummage around a little bit before pulling out a book that is bigger than him.
Oh man. Big book.
Yeah, but it looks like another storybook. But on the cover is fairy princesses.
Aww.
I got this one from my friend's from my friend Missy's big brother Chifley, and we got to be. It was after we got to be princesses.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this book before.
And like Tally just is curiously looking at the book that Rad has.
Yeah. Look.
And he opens it up and starts going through, and it starts eagerly showing Tally the book. I love these babies, by the way. They're so cute.
I love them so much. They're adorable.
See, we got because there's like a great prince. There's 2 princesses who are having a great tea party, and then it turns out the kingdom's in trouble because an evil witch is turning everything into sand. It's an evil sand witch, and the princesses have to go and defeat the sand witch.
But how do you how do you turn the food into sand though? That doesn't.
And like Tally's like thinking.
Cause it's evil sandwich. Evil witch that turns food into sand. And no one can eat. And if people don't eat, they starve.
You see Rad actually is starting to cry as he's talking about it.
Oh no!
And then the people get really sad and then they die if they don't eat.
Wait, no, don't cry. Oh no, it's okay.
Hey, is everything...
Immediately hugs Red.
And Rad's just crying. You see like the comedic like fountain of tears coming out of his speaker.
Aww.
And then you hear a little knock at the... Oh. Is everything alright in here?
Red got sad. I don't know why he's sad.
Oh, wait, what happened? You see Bob walking in, looking, and Bob just stares at you two, sees Red crying, and goes, oh, okay, hold on. Bob comes over, and he doesn't make you move, Tally, so instead he kind of just like, sorry, Tally, hugs, you're doing good, hugs usually do help him, here, let me help as well. And he, basically wraps his arms around both of you and just hugs. There, Rad, it's okay. What made you so sad? And he looked down, sees the book, goes, oh, is this about the evil sandwich? Oh, I know, it's okay. Remember what happened? You defeated the evil sandwich, remember? Remember?
Yeah, but when it comes back,
Then we'll be here to deal with it.
Okay.
Sorry, Tally, I know you're in the middle.
Tally's just watching very confused.
Tally, you're basically just watching a dad comfort his 4-year-old son for a little bit, and you've also, and since you were already hugging Rad, you also have gotten wrapped up into the hug.
Oh.
You notice it is
very nice. And Tally's just mostly confused because she's not used to seeing interactions like this. And like, you can roll insight if you want for that, but
I'm gonna roll insight. Because I imagine Bob is like, oh dear, this is not how I didn't think this sleepover was gonna go like this. I imagine Tally might be a bit freaked out. That's a 20!
That's a off-putting. I mean, yeah. Like I said before, Tally's not used to interactions like this, so she's just kind of awkwardly out of place, sitting on the side, like, okay, I guess I'm here.
Yeah, I think Bob notices this, and there's a bit of understanding there. There's a bit of understanding and a soft smile, and he pats Rad on the head, and he also reaches over and pats you, Tally, on the head. Tell you what, I found some food in the fridge that we can have as leftovers for now. So how about we go and eat?
Oh, okay.
And, like, I think Tally nods, and, like, she does pause for a second before I'm gonna roll hammer space. That's a 7. I think, Tally digs around in her hammer space for a bit before pulling out a little wrapped piece of candy that she did get from Glorp Shop. And she offers it to Rad.
Rad, who is still like sniffing and rubbing at his eyes and still kind of recovering, looks over at the candy, and even though there's definitely still tears, his eyes like glisten a little bit because, oh, candy. And he goes ahead and takes it, and Tally, you blink, hear a crunch, and it's gone. And Rad just blinks at you, Tally, and goes, "Thank you."
And I will say that the candy was in fact the Sunshine Splash Drop.
Oh.
Yeah. I can type it in the chat real fast if you need it.
No, yes, please, because I actually don't know what that one does.
Yeah.
Need a quick pick-me? Have a refreshing splash of summertime. These lemonade-flavored candies are thin, sugar-shelled shells wrapped around syrup centers of pure joy. A nice treat to make up for even the nastiest day. Each pack contains 10 drops. Okay, that's mechanically doesn't do anything for flavor. Makes the eater incredibly happy and hyperactive. Hyperactive.
Yeah.
Okay, Tally. You see Rad sniff for a bit, and then it's like, and then Tally, you swear you hear an egg timer going off in the background, and you suddenly hear tick, 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 ding, and suddenly Rad is vibrating. Oh, he's vibrating very fast, and suddenly, and he suddenly shoots out of both Bob's and yours arm, and suddenly Rad is basically springing off the ceiling, off the floor, off the wall, off the other wall, off the wall, and through the door, and then you just hear crash, boom, bang, and then
I just let out a little scream before falling back in the pillow pit.
Bob didn't even have a chance to scream. He just watches in shock as his son just goes, doesn't even know how to describe it, as this, and Bob just looks at that like wide-eyed before looking at Tally, and just, he's just quiet for a moment before, like, just a weird chuckle, because he doesn't know how he...
Did not know that was gonna happen.
Maybe we should save those for outdoors.
Okay.
And Bob just...
Tally very sheepishly puts the rest of the back into her hammer space.
Bob smiles again, and he just offers his hand to you, Tally, to help you out of the pit. Help you out of the pillows.
Just for fun.
Wait, what?
Do you want to roll strength just for fun?
Oh god, no, don't make Bob roll strength. It's gotta be a straight D20. This is not gonna go well. It's a 12.
Better than what Tally's would be. I think, like, there's a little bit of tugging and pulling before there's a pop, and Tally pops out of the pillows.
Alright, maybe let's... And there's still crashing and banging going on outside the room, but Bob doesn't seem doesn't seem very fazed by it. You have a feeling that something like this, well, not this specific situation, something like this has definitely happened in the past. but Bob just continues to hold your hand, to hold Tally's hand as he goes to the door. All right, let's. Hopefully he hasn't broken too much. And you reach the door, and it's Rad. You just see Rad standing in the middle of the room, still kind of jumping a little bit and looking very excited. But then it's just a complete. The living room is a complete mess around him.
It's fine. For the next scene change, everything will be fine. Don't worry.
No, yeah. Speaking, they just stare at Rad for a few minutes before you just slowly see the circle kind of go, whoop, and then the next scene transition. Transition is like Rad and Tally sitting at the dining table. The living room is like perfectly fine now. Nothing is broken.
Nothing's broken. Everything's fine. Toon Logic has saved us once again.
Toon Logic, we're fine. It's fine.
We're fine.
We don't talk about what happened last scene. There's a scene transition. We're fine now.
We're fine.
But Rad is still like looking pretty a little bit bouncy.
I think Tally's just like occasionally been giggling this whole time.
Gosh.
Because this is silly and Tally's enjoying herself.
Right, it's just bounce. And you hear from the kitchen like the sound of a, I'm gonna say, microwave going. Because again, Bob said leftovers, and Bob himself, he knows how to make pancakes. He probably knows how to make other things, but not like full-on dinner for himself and two kids. So
yeah, that's more up Marcel's alley.
yeah, but he knows that but this is a big family, so there's always leftovers for something. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think
I
I know what
how
kind.
many family members are there? There's so many.
There's Bob, Brad, Marcel, Gil, Sandy, Ross.
Oh gosh.
So that is 6 people in one apartment.
That's a lot of people.
It's a good amount. It's a good amount. Luckily they had the place renovated, so they're able to fit the whole fam in. But anyways, Tally right here, microwave going in the kitchen. You know, the brrrr, and then a beep, and a bit more rustling around of plates and utensils. Before Bob appears, and he's holding 3 plates on a tray, and it looks like spaghetti and meatballs.
Paschetti.
Paschetti.
Paschetti, please.
It's a little shout out to my brother and me. You guys are very funny. Anyways,
Yes.
Bob walks in with the 3 plates, sets it down on the table before putting a plate in front of Tally and Rad.
Mhm.
And he's about to put his own down, but then you hear a bring in coming from one of the other rooms, and Bob perks up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. You two go ahead and eat. I think I need to take that." And Bob will excuse himself from the room.
Yeah. I will say, like, Kelly doesn't move to eat with the with the silverware. She absolutely eats with her hands. Like a little gremlin.
Oh, Tally, you do this maybe for a few seconds before Rad reaches over and goes,
Wait, no, you gotta use the fork.
Oh, right. I forgot. Usually I eat with my hands and stuff, so I like.
Dad says to use forks because then your hands get dirty and then you gotta wash your hands in the water. And I like water, but washing your hands is bleh.
I think like Tally just looks down at her hands and like which are in fact covered in sauce and stuff, and she just rubs it on her clothes before eating with the fork.
"Oh, oh, Tally," and you just see Rad also take
Tally's a bit of a messy eater.
Oh, don't worry. once again, Tally. Rad takes his own fork, and he's like holding
Don't
it.
see him eat.
He's holding the fork in one hand in a way that children hold forks. And very much that's not how you're supposed to hold a fork, but you are a child, so you don't really know. But you see him like just clink, scoop up spaghetti with the fork, and then once again you blink, you hear a munch, and then the spaghetti that is on the fork is gone, and there's like a little bit of sauce on Rad's. There's a little bit of like spaghetti sauce on Rad's face.
I think normally Tally would question it, but she has seen Larry eat, which is just as strange. So I think she's just like very happily eating your noodles while vibing with Red.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I just imagine them just like peacefully eating spaghetti and having a good time. And like it's Marcel, and like it is leftovers. It is reheated, but it's Marcel's spaghetti, so you know it's good.
Oh, it is good. Tally is absolutely being spoiled right now.
Absolutely good. I
Good,
think Rad at some
good
point, because
food.
Rad still has his stuffed lion. He does try. You see him try to feed his lion some of the spaghetti, and get a little bit of spaghetti sauce on his toy lion, on his stuffed lion.
Oh my gosh, wait a second. I just remembered something Tally has. Give me a second, I'm gonna roll hammer space.
Oh no, it's a one! Fumble!
Fumble! Alright, let me pull up the fumble chart. Boop. That's a 12. Wow! Okay, so Tally like reaches into her hat before she actually pulls out the map of the vents of Dodo Studios that
Wait.
she got from Bob.
No way! Is that actually?
Yeah!
No!
Yeah!
Oh my god! Rad looks up to see that, and immediately he drops his fork, he drops his stuffed animal, and he points and goes, "Ah, my map!"
Oh yeah, Bob said that you made this map when he gave it to me.
Dad said he gave it so. Does it help? Because I made it after Shortskis showed me how to make maps for defense.
Yeah, it helped me not get lost a couple times. Cause it's really confusing. It's really confusing.
Yeah, there's lots of turns, and I almost fell into a ball. I almost fell into a ball pit, like right here.
And he points to like a spot on the map where it's covered in glitter and stars, and it's like,
Ball pit?
yeah, if you go to this part, because Shorts kid likes ball pits, and Shorts could put a ball pit here once, and I fell in it once because that part of the fence is open. So you gotta be careful.
You gotta show me the ball pit next time we're there.
you see a glint in Rad's eyes, and he holds out a hand to shake.
Tally holds out her little mitten hand, and they shake.
They shake. The
Pact is sealed.
pact is sealed.
Okay, I'm gonna roll hammer space again.
It's another failure.
Oh no!
Oh boy, here we go.
Ah!
She puts the map in, then she takes it out again. She's like, gosh dang it, hold on. And she makes sure to put it deep in the hat this time. We're trying again.
I think at this point, Rad has looked over, Rad is holding, the brim of Tally's hat to look over to try and see inside.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, give me a...
Hello? Oh, Abby has had to leave for a few seconds. Oh, Abby is back.
Hello back.
Hello.
My roommate brought my package. Guess what came in the mail? It's my tablet.
Oh, it's a tablet. Hell yeah! Yes! Very good, very good.
I'm gonna roll my hammer space again.
But Abby, please imagine...
18.
18, what is it?
Oh! This is actually the thing Tally was trying to grab.
Oh, shit!
Yeah!
What was it?
There's kind of like a little as Tally pulls out a little mouse.
It's a mouse!
Yeah, this is Nibbles.
And like Tally presents the little mouse, which does a little pose on her little mitten hand.
What? Nibbles?
Yeah, Nibbles. Because he nibbles on stuff.
Nibbles.
Nibbles.
Nibbles!
Here, what?
I need to
what?
I need to clarify, Abby. Rad is saying Mibbles with an M.
Nibbles.
Aw.
That's so cute.
I'm dead. I've died.
And like you kind of watch as Tally like offers some spaghetti to Nibbles. Because that's what she wanted to do.
You got a pet?
I do.
Does he like meatballs?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever fed him a meatball before.
Rad stabs
Like-
his fork into a meatball and holds the entire thing out to Nibbles, which I imagine this meatball is like the size of Nibbles.
Yeah.
Hi, Nibbles. My name is Rad. Would you like a meatball?
I think like Nibbles kind of tilts his head a little bit before starting to nibble at it.
Tally, look! He's eating!
Yeah.
And like Tally is very pleased.
Oh, this is really cute.
This is really cute.
Oh,
I think this
This is really, really cute.
is really cute, and I think, oh man, I'm trying to think of what Bob's reaction to a mouse in the apartment would be.
oh.
You know what? I think at this point, this is just when Bob walks in and goes, sorry to keep you. Ah!
Oh, hi, Bob.
And like Tally's still holding Nibbles.
Dad, look! It's a Nibbles!
Nibbles?
This is Nibbles.
And like Tally holds up her little mouse. Which has like kind of like scurried up her arm and like start resting on her shoulder.
Oh, does Nibbles belong to you, Tally?
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't bring him out a lot. Normally he hangs out in my hammer space because I got a nice little comfy spot for him in there.
Abby, I have a question. Is Nibbles a Toonkind or real kind mouse?
Definitely Toonkind.
Okay. Okay, because I was just like, real kind mouse being stuck in a hammer space for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah,
not
I know.
healthy. That is probably not healthy. And that thought process goes through Bob's head for a little bit as he's processing this, because Bob always needs a moment to process things.
Yeah.
But eventually he just nods, walks to the table and goes, "Well, it's very nice to meet you, Nibbles. If I knew you were here, I would have gotten us another plate for you."
I think Nibbles just kind of shrugs
Huh. Okay.
before holding out a little paw to handshake.
Oh, how polite. That actually puts Bob at ease, and he reaches over and gives like the tiniest little handshake to this mouse.
Oh, Tally is pleased as punch, and so is Nibbles. They're just both very pleased.
Aw. Well, Nibbles, don't be afraid to ask me if you need anything. The same goes for you, Tally. And hold on, I need to roll. I think you would have noticed it, but 19. Yeah. Bob looks down and sees the spaghetti sauce that Tally wiped on her shirt.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, Tally, we have napkins. Hold on. And he reaches on the table because there in fact are napkins on this tape set out on this table. Bob has learned how to set a table since coming to live in Ikewell, and napkins was definite need, especially with this family.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I imagine food fights are often.
Oh my god, don't get me started. But yeah, Bob. But yeah, Bob. Bob reaches over, grabs a napkin, and assuming Tally's okay with it, he's going to reach over and start helping wipe off the spaghetti sauce off her shirt.
Yeah, Tally's okay with it, but she does kind of let out a little surprised squeak.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tally. Did you want to wipe it off?
Oh, no, it's okay. You can do it. I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give more warning next time.
Okay.
And yeah, he continues to wipe it off. However, Abby, I feel like it goes without saying that spaghetti sauce stains are a thing. And she wiped that on her shirt a couple minutes ago. So Tally, there is a sizable spaghetti stain on your shirt.
As well as her gloves.
Yep. So Tally, you see this. Bob sees this. Bob looks over at Rad. Bob is thinking. And as he's thinking, he reaches over and wipes some of the spaghetti sauce off of Rad's face, and goes, "Hey, Rad, do you have?" Tally, we have a washer and dryer here if you want to wash your clothes, and Brad has some extra pajamas you can borrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have clothes on underneath this stuff.
And like Tally does like just start shrugging off her little tattered robe.
Oh.
And like underneath her purple robe that's like kind of messed up in places. This thing is held together by strings that are very much fraying in places.
Oh.
Yeah. But underneath is a little pair of monochrome overalls.
Oh.
That she wears.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. Oh, baby. Oh, those are very cute. Do you want, though? So if you do want to still sleep I can speak. I swear. I swear. I know how to talk.
Gentle pet, I understand.
Well, if you do want to sleep, if you're sleeping over though, you should. My understanding is sleepovers involve wearing pajamas. And Rad perks up at that.
Yeah. You can wear like footy pajamas, or you can wear My dad sometimes wears like a shirt and boxers. I don't know why they're called boxers because they're not made out of boxes.
Bob just kind of chuckles at that.
Well, I thought it would be because they're made of boxing glove stuff.
Rad goes,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And my dad's really good at beating people up. So that's probably why.
but Bob chuckles at this. He goes, Rad, how about this, Tally? Rad, I know can lend you one of his pajama onesies, and we can have your clothes washed overnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. I got a lot of the dad bought me a couple. I have a doggy onesie, I have a dolphin onesie, I have a kitty onesie, I have a lion onesie too.
Kitty?
Like Tally is immediately interested.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. No, you gotta finish your dinner first.
But Dad,
No, you know the rules, Rad. Once you start dinner, you have to finish it.
okay.
I think like Tally like also looks down at her dinner and she starts eating fast.
Bob just chuckles as he sits down and just calmly eats his own. Rad has also picked up speed. Like you have to like you're blinking really fast in here, and just a chomp as you blink. And like with each blink, there's like a section of spaghetti on his plate that's just gone. And not even like less noodles. It's a case of like you look at the whole form of the spaghetti and see like bite marks out of it.
Bite mark. I like to think they both finish at the same time, and then it's just immediately springing off of the table and running towards Rad's room.
Yep, yes. And Bob is still just sitting there calmly and chuckling to himself as he eats spaghetti. And just goes, God, so much energy. But yeah, Tally. Rad has like a few like a good few pajama onesies, as he has stated, and there is indeed a cute striped kitty cat onesie.
Yes, good.
Meanwhile, the onesie that Rad puts on is in fact a lion onesie, and it basically it's like a cat onesie, but it has a big mane on it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, this is adorable.
And
Tally is very pleased.
Yep, and meanwhile, while this is happening, Bob is putting Tally's clothes in the wash.
Yes.
Though he
good.
is taking a moment to notice how frayed her clothes are and go,
Yeah.
We'll have to. It's like, we'll have to do some. Seems I'm doing a lot of clothes shopping lately. As he puts those in the wash. Anyways, back to the children.
Back to the children.
Back to the children. Right. As soon as they're finished like changing, Rad looks at Tally and goes,
Oh, you look so cute. You look like a little kitty.
You look cute too. You look like a little lion.
Yeah, I can roar like one too.
and Rad reaches up and like click click click, and suddenly like a full on like roar lion roar comes out of his speaker. That like shakes the room.
Jumps in surprise. I think Tally jumps in surprise at that.
Oh! Oh, you were kidding!
Yeah, yeah. I can make lion sounds. I can do other stuff as well.
And click click click, and you start hearing birds. It's real kind birds chirping over his speakers.
Oh! I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool.
Yeah. Cause when Dad built me, I'm a radio, so I could do lots of stuff.
Oh!
And Rad looks rather proud of himself as he goes,
I can listen to the news whenever I want.
Oh! I don't listen to the news a lot, cause like, it's boring.
And Tally makes a face.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but Dad likes listening to it sometimes. But he says I don't have to
What
play
kind of news do you hear? What kind of news?
traffic,
Oh.
Tally once again makes a face.
business. There was one news thing about a blimp blocking the river, but I don't know about. But that was kind of funny.
I can't believe you people.
it was the only thing I could think of. Don't at me. I am truly dating this FPS.
You really are, aren't you?
I am. But anyways, that's one of those jokes that is said, and then there's like a brief pause during the cartoon before it moves on.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite stuff you like to play? Like, Well, you gotta play music sometimes. What's your favorite music?
Click click click. Do 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 do.
Play slow.
Listen, he has a theme.
He does indeed have a theme.
I think Tally grins.
What's your favorite music?
Oh,
And like Tally kind of thinks, like putting her little mitten hand on her chin.
I don't really know. I don't really listen to music a lot.
Wait, Tally, you don't have your mittens because Bob saw the spaghetti on those,
That's right.
and immediately.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, those are in the wash, Tally. You don't have your mitten hands. You don't have your
Tally
mittens.
has underneath Tally's mittens. There are in fact nubbins.
They're
She
nubbins.
has no hands.
Seriously, nubbins.
Little
Little nubbins.
nubbins.
Just a little striped cat with nubbins.
With nubbins.
I think Rad actually. Brief pause. The moment Rad saw nubbins, Rad was immediately like, "Ah!" and would grab Tally's hands and just like inspect the nubbins.
Oh,
Where your fingers go?
I don't have fingers.
Where your thumbs?
I get thumbs when I wear the gloves, but I don't have thumbs either.
What? How do you grab stuff?
I don't really think about it that hard. I just do it, and like,
As an example, Tally just kind of pulls off her hat and starts digging around in it again. And I'm just gonna roll.
Another nat one.
Wow, Tally, your hammer space rolls have been garbage.
Roll the fumble.
Fumble chart. It's Tally pulls out a little crown of flowers. They're all rainbow colored because she got it from Prismatone Shrine when she hung out with Sammy.
Oh, that's pretty.
Hey, I got it from one of the Prismatone places that Sammy took me to.
You know Prisma.
And you see Rad count the syllables off on his finger.
Prismatone. I know her.
Tally gives him a little applause.
Rad looks very, very proud of himself.
I know her. Dad likes to go visit her sometimes.
Yeah, she's really nice. Did you know that she can be small and really big?
What?
Yeah,
She can be small? I only see her when she's big.
she can be my height.
And like Tally like raises up a little nubbin.
What?
You see Rad's mind being blown.
Well, I want to see her when she's small. I want to see that.
And Rad goes to the door and yells out opens it, yells outside, Dad, can we go see Prismato when she's small? And Bob you just hear a brief, like, quiet, okay. And Rad just looks back at Tally and grins.
Tally grins as well.
Yeah, we're gonna see Prismatone. We're gonna see Prismatone.
We're going to see Prismatone.
As Rad starts singing, he grabs Tally's hand, starts, like, dancing in the room.
Oh, yes! Yes!
I just love these babies. They're cute.
Oh, I love them so much.
I realize, oh wow, it's been an hour.
Oh yeah. Hold on, we gotta end it on the thing.
We
do.
We do need to end it on the thing.
I think like they hang out in the same room for a little while.
Yeah, because Rat's got stuff to like play with and whatnot.
Yeah, and Tally absolutely at some point pulls out her giant stuffed cat.
Oh my god.
You know the one I drew that
Oh
she
my-
got from Glor.
Oh my god. Rat just stares at that wide-eyed and just like,
It's so big.
I know! It's really big. I have a really hard time carrying it, but I have to have it.
I can help.
Out of the store when I got it.
I can help.
and Rad like helps pick it up. 'Cause Rad has,
Aww.
and you know what? Hold on. Let me roll I'm gonna roll strength. My little barbarian, now is your time. Your time has
Now is
come.
your time.
18, yeah.
Good. Yes.
Rad picks it up, so just this tiny baby radio just in Herculean style just picks up this giant stuffed cat.
Whoa!
Ah!
Whoa! You're so strong!
Yeah, to be strong. It's because I made of metal, and metal is strong. I can hit things really hard, too.
Oh.
I got
I
a...
know.
I have a bat.
Oh, I'm gonna roll him in his face. Okay, Tally pulls out a giant pillow. Well, not a giant pillow, but a pillow nonetheless.
Wah!
Hit the pillow! Hit the pillow! I want to see how strong you are!
Let me just. It's two. You hear the da da na 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 da 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 da. He pulls, and from his speaker, he pulls his lucky bat. Let me roll to hit.
I think Tally tosses it in the air so she doesn't get hit.
20. Not fucking 20. I'm not even gonna roll damage. He obliterates that pillow. It is an explosion of feathers.
There is way more feathers than should be physically possible in the pillow because, yes.
No, it's literally he hits it, it explodes, and the camera is like blocked by feathers. And then once the feathers settle, it's literally the entire room is filled with feathers.
Tally's just covered in feathers on the ground.
And Rad is also just like.
That was cool!
Yeah! Let's do it again!
Again!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I want to say, I kind of just want to ride that nat 20 and like they get through maybe 2 more pillows before Bob finally knocks on the door.
Tally immediately freezes up.
Rad also freezes up. Well, Rad doesn't actually freeze up because Rad has no shame. Bob opens the door and goes, hey kids, are you two having fun?
Hold on, give me a second. Because Tally would do this, because Tally's a rogue.
Oh, that's a nat 20. What did she do?
Stealth.
Is she just like, what? Is she just hidden in the feathers?
She's just hidden in the feathers, probably in the pillow pile as well.
Oh my god. Meanwhile,
He
Rad...
looks away and he looks back and Tally's gone.
What? Tally, where'd you go?
Meanwhile, Bob is just standing there, just staring wide-eyed at the sea of feathers. And he just... How? This is... I'm gonna go get the vacuum. And Bob leaves the room.
Tally peeks her head out of the pillows.
Oh, Tally, there you are. Where'd you go? I thought you disappeared.
Oh, no, I hid. Because I'm good at hiding sometimes. And
Oh. Fine.
Hiding's very good for when you don't want to get in trouble.
Trouble?
Brad kind of tilts his head a little bit, confused.
Well, like, we made a mess.
Like, Tally kind of murmurs. And, like, looks around at all the feathers.
And Rad kind of looks down at the mess, kicks a couple of feathers with his shoe.
I'm confused. Why would you...
But before he has time to finish that, you suddenly see Bob appear, and he's like very cartoonishly decked out in cleaning gear. And like he has the vacuum cleaner strapped to his back, and and like kind of almost Ghostbuster styles of like he's holding the vacuum nozzle as a weapon, and he just goes, all right, kiddos, why don't you two head to the living room and I'll clean this up real quick.
Yeah. I think like Telly just kind of nods and like grabs Rad's hand before heading out of the room.
Before you like fully get away, Bob stops you and just gives you both a pat on the head with like a slight smile, like, but maybe next time don't explode this many pillows, okay?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bob just gives you 2 gentle pats on the head, goes inside the room, closes it, and you just hear vroom.
Oh man.
Rad,
Oh.
holding Tally's hand, just standing there in the hallway for a bit as you just hear the vacuuming going on.
Hmm.
Do you
I
want
think
to
like Kelly takes her a bit before she like turns to Red.
Are you still hungry? Cause I'm still a little hungry.
Rad thinks about it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's get a cookie.
What about we could get cookies and we can get popcorn. Popcorn
Popcorn!
and cookies.
I know where the popcorn is. Come on.
And Rad still holding Tally's hand will lead Tally. I still like that they're still in their little onesies.
Yes.
And trailing,
Yes.
and like they're still like, but however, Rad's mane still has feathers in it, so it's like a trail. They're leaving like a trail of feathers to the
Yeah.
behind them.
It's just so much static. They look like little chicken cats.
Yes, yes. I don't know how else to go about this scene.
I think they find the popcorn.
I feel like it should cut like this of like we see them disappear into the kitchen and like just like cute little kid laughter and maybe like the sound of climbing on and climbing
And
onto
then, like,
counters.
A little comment of,
If we're really hungry, we gotta make lots of popcorn. How
Oh
much popcorn do you think we should make?
yeah. That much.
Very specific amount. And we just hear this coming from the
All of
kitchen.
it. All
Oh.
the popcorn.
All the
All
popcorn.
the popcorn.
All the popcorn.
And literally and then it's like another scene change and we see Bob like just exiting the kids' room. It's sparkling clean, there's not a single feather in sight. And Bob is just like wiping his forehead like, whew, all in a day's work. And suddenly you just hear pop, 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 boom.
a tidal wave of popcorn.
A tidal wave of popcorn overtakes the kitchen, the living room, the hallway. The entire house is covered in popcorn. And it's like a sea, and like eventually, it acts like an ocean of popcorn. And eventually, you see Bob float to the top, and then you just see like Tally and Rad floating on like the dining table eating popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun for the Chaos fam to come back to, huh?
Yep. Rad just sees Bob goes,
Hi, Dad. We made popcorn.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. Okay. And Bob, you just kind of see like just, and he just kind of leans back and just kind of floats in the popcorn for a bit. One thing at a time for him. Give him a sec.
Get used to it, Bob. These kids are gonna enable each other so much.
I feel like it should end on Bob's tired face before it cuts to black.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh my god, yeah, I think it's a good place to end it. And
Yeah.
thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. The children have met. The chaos they have reigned. The chaos children have met.
Chaos children have met.
It has begun.
It's begun.
Oh my god, that was so much fun, Abby.
Oh, that was so good.
It was so good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. Again, thank you all for listening, and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!